Hey everyone, this is Zane Anderson. I was playtesting for um, balancing a pistol and a rifle in a project. I had 5 testers: Logan, Frank, Steve, Drew, and Gavin. Um, Here's my brief baseline data, where they they were doing all right, but we could do better. They felt that the pistol was more accurate, however, it underperformed against elites, and the rifle created safety. Post tuning, what ended up happening was the pistol still felt like a reliable sidearm. Um, However, we gave them a bit more control against elites. And then with the rifle, which was harder to balance, we gave it some more power against elites and had a better damage output, but it still requires about a full clip in order to take out an elite, whereas it takes about 2 to 3 bursts um, for a fodder NPC. So it makes it slightly better, but also slightly worse um, for the fodder. Um, Here are the changes that I made. So with the pistol, we increased damage, but kept the fire rate and the magazine size the same. This made it so it felt more precise and was worth each shot versus the rifle, which you kind of had less control over your precision, but it was all about sinking damage in as quickly as possible. We did increase the damage on the rifle and reduce the fire rate between shots, allowing for more throughput and less time. The rifle takes about 1 to 2 seconds to reload, so coming across those elites, you had to take that reload time in your timing. So for fodder, we kept the health at 6, or we increased the health to 60, so they felt like they had more challenge to them, and also slightly increased the elite health to 220. So this allows them to still keep their weight as an elite, but also they can take slightly more punishment, so the pistol didn't quickly overpower the rifle. Playtesters' notes: most of them preferred the rifle, with some preferring the pistol. They liked the pistol because it had more control, but they're also big Western fans, so they like pistols more. And then with the rifles, they liked how much control they could keep with distance. Here's my timing blueprint in case people are interested. I basically just, whenever health would be lower, it would just do once and trigger the timer. So the timer would loop every millisecond and track the time for me. And then on being destroyed, it would print a string for 600 seconds. This is just so I had enough time to read what each thing said, but it would track how many minutes, seconds, or milliseconds. We never had to hit a minute, but it was there just in case. Here's the level, so starting here and then ending there. And then here's my weapon stats and my health, my NPC health. My hypothesis was I believed that the rifle was going to prove more effective than the pistol, despite the pistol having more control. And let's go into the testing. Here's the first fodder. So 1.1 seconds. And that's the pistol. And then for the rifle, oop. So as you can see, it takes about 3 for the rifle. And almost a full clip for the Elite. So roughly 1 to 1.5 for the rifle, and then about 5 to 7 for the Elites.